Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks at 6439 Summer Avenue.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this July the 23rd as we kind of focus on our two guys and gal we ought to put in there who have been at ICAST down in Orlando, and Ron Wong is BW Bonus Wong on this fourth Saturday. Ron has lined us up with a familiar name on Outdoors with Larry Ray. I remember when we first came on with Jeff Smith and learned about his journey from Pennsylvania, Harding University, and back again, and with of course the crappie magnet, the trout magnet that I've used so many times. And first of all, good morning, Jeff.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We are doing great, Jeff. Always good to talk to you. And Ron's been down there wearing out 3 pairs of tennis shoes, trying to. And I can't imagine what it is for a vendor, because I know Ron.
Well, I got to tell you something, Larry.
Yes.
And if getting into the crappie magnet booth, you had to have a number. And I'm surprised Jeff still has a voice.
Well, Jeff,
I tell you, it has been really busy.
Well, that's
awesome.
what you want, Jeff. I mean, golly, this is a pretty important thing down there for you guys, and your journey that, like I said, we've tracked since you first came on the show several years ago. I know that fact. Yes, and we're always glad to have Jeff Smith back on us. And Ron has mentioned. Talk about what you got going. What's happening in Orlando, Ron? Get him to give us some insight on what can we expect from Crappie Magnet.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. ICAST is where most companies come to push their newest items out. That'll come out in the spring of the following year, and sometimes they'll come out right away. But it's just a place to showcase your new stuff as well as meet new customers. It's a show that's set up for businesses, so businesses come by, large and small, with their buyers, to look at your products and see what you got new and see what you got, as a whole. And it's just neat because you get to see a lot of the same people that we have known for years and worked with for years, and it's just a neat place to be to talk fishing. And so we've been talking.
You've been talking fishing, yeah.
That's right. It was a good time there for sure. But what it does is it allows us to showcase the new stuff, and we got some really cool new stuff right now.
That's what I've noticed. Yeah, tell us.
The one of which is we have a new lock and knock. It knocks off the jigs that you get stuck on the bottom.
I love it.
Or crankbaits or anything. There's been a lot of systems like this on the market over the years, but this is the first one that slides down the line, around the line, and will go through brush, go off through anything. One day we had 52 straight times we knocked off a crappie magnet on Percy Preach.
52 straight times? Golly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so it will just absolutely work. It's amazing. You reel it back in, put it in your pocket, and keep going. The big thing for me is time. I make jigs, so it's not that expensive. But, for me, it saves me a ton of time, but also saves a little bit of money, too, and the jigs are stuck. But knock that thing off, put it back in your pocket. Keep on fishing. So that's the first thing. It's called a lock and knock.
Hey, Jeff, you're knocking off but if they lose it, they got to buy another one. I mean, come on now.
You have no idea how many times I've heard in the booth that this was the dumbest move I've done in a long time.
How about that, Ron?
Yeah. I just lost a lot of sales.
But
anyways, it's what we wanted. We've been fishing with it literally for more than 10 years.
Yes, yeah.
I couldn't perfect it. We perfected it now, so we're bringing it to the market.
All right.
People enjoy it like we will.
The lock and knock. Is that right? Is that
lock and knock? You lock it on your line, you knock the jig off.
Wow. Okay, Ron. I thought I would get to field test that.
I'll send you some of these.
I thought I'd get to field test because I got lures everywhere of yours. I mean, I've left a trail of crappie magnets and trout magnets thanks to.
Oh, that's hilarious. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
You'll get them all back now, so that's good. So the lock and knock is one thing. The other thing is the fin spin is a new product of ours for the last couple of years. It's an underspin with a shad dart head that spins at 0.3 miles an hour, which is really slow.
Come on.
And it is awesome. It has an intermittent. You can spider rig with it. It's legitimately a game changer for a lot of slow trollers and longliners.
Point
However,
three?
the new thing we
Did
got-
you just
What's
say
that?
0.3? I mean, did you just say
Yeah,
0.3
0.3
miles?
Yep.
Hear that, Ron?
No underspin will turn.
Wow.
Yeah.
At 0.3. So, anyways, it turns at a really slow speed. It's perfect for pushing and that kind of stuff. But this year we have something super exciting. You know, we
Okay.
had the fin spin, then we had the Pro Series, which is skirt tied on.
Yep.
We partnered with Blake Phillips at Eye Hole Jig to make the Eye Hole fin spin.
Yes. Yeah.
We took out
Oh,
20
wow.
to 30%.
Cool.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Cool, he said. Ron
I
said
saw
cool.
It's
that.
amazing.
That's a magic word here when it's 104. Ron just said cool, you know, so
oh, yeah.
Well, when I
Definitely
saw
hot.
this stuff, it was awesome.
yeah, talk
Yeah,
about
and basically
what does it do?
Is it puts a hole in the side of the jig all the way through, like where the eyes are.
Okay.
You can take and put your slab bite or your nibble in there, and your scent doesn't leave. It never leaves it. When the fish hits it, he tastes
amazing.
it, smells it, all of it.
Come on.
But what it really does is an 8-ounce jig is now increased 20% size-wise, but is the same weight. So for a forward-facing sonar, we can see a whole lot better on the Garmin
That's amazing.
and on Mega Live
Yeah.
because of the size.
Yeah.
The other cool thing is it leaves a bubble trail, which you see on Garmin and Mega Live as well,
Wow.
when you don't put the stuff in there.
Amazing.
This product is one that if you throw a fin spin or any underspin, you're going to want, because there's nothing out there like it where you can add scent that doesn't let it fall off.
Wow. Well, you
It's
guys,
called the fin spin eye hole.
okay, get that, Ron. You writing that down, Ron? Are you going to make sure we know what
I
these things
saw
are?
it all.
You saw it
Hey,
all.
listen, I think I saw him at ICAST stealing some of those out of my booth.
I was wondering what he was doing. He's on camera all over that convention center, though, Jeff.
Yeah.
You got to watch it.
He's got a few already.
But these are, you know, ICAST is, and Ron will tell you, these are important events for a company of your size and things along that
Yeah,
line.
it really is. You betcha. We get to meet people who wouldn't meet anywhere else. Spread the brand that we started in a garage 30 years ago.
I remember.
So it's
yeah.
neat opportunity for us. The last one we have is a White River original. Now,
What?
for years on the White River, they've used marabou jigs.
Yes, they did. I did.
Well,
yeah.
we partnered with the original White River jig guy that makes the D2 Trout Magnet D2.
Okay.
Which, if you know about the White River jig, the head is odd shaped, so it falls funny.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is called the Trout Magnet D2. It's got a big plume. It's in a 16th and an 8th.
Ah,
And in high water, generation water, now we're fishing for trout, where before the Trout Magnet wasn't easy to use in that high generation water.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a new one for it too. It's called the Trout Magnet D2. We partnered with the Dudleys, who have the original mold that was from back in the 70s.
Oh,
That made the original White River jig. So now we're going to get the White River jig all over the country.
hear that, Ron?
Wow.
Hear that, Ron? I
Yeah.
mean,
Because, the Crappie Magnet and Trout Magnet, they're in all the local big stores, including Walmart. And you can get the slab bites there and everything else. And I have to tell you, after looking at all these new products that Jeff has come out with in his company,
yeah.
it's simply amazing. And I know they started to work on that plug knocker, on that jig knocker last year.
Yeah.
And they've
That's right.
really
That's
got
exactly
it down
right.
perfected. It is a great bait. A great tool to use to not lose as many jigs.
Well, I went back and I found a quote from Jeff on one of our shows that I think really tells a lot about what this guy's doing out of Searcy, Arkansas. I'm trying to build more baits that catch fish. If they do, I will sell them too. I like that, Jeff. I mean, that was something I found that you need to tattoo that on somebody's arm, but not mine. Put it on Ron's arm,
No,
But,
I'll do it. He gets around, so everybody will see it if we put it on his arm. That's for sure.
that's for sure.
Yeah, we love to fish, Larry. It's what we do. And I fished 4 days last week on the Little Red River. And, when I'm out there, it's just
Well,
it's about me and my son catching fish. And it's not always about catching fish. But I said the other day, I make memories no matter what I do fishing. But when you catch fish, it makes the memories a little bit sweeter.
so how old is Lane now?
Lane is 12 years old.
Give me a break. That just doesn't
Yeah,
seem
it's
right.
crazy.
So that makes Zoe. What is she, a teenager now?
Yeah, Zoe's 15 now. She's
Oh
working.
man,
a job now, and just
my
growing
gosh.
up, and it's crazy how
Well,
time flies.
I'm and Ron knows this. I've been on a journey with this cancer since February, and one of my bucket lists is get back to the Little Red. So just don't let Ron get all of those things.
Larry, here's what
I need a care
do.
package, really, so I can just look
Larry.
at them. Yes. What?
You need to come over and fish with me right now.
I can't get out yet. No, I got 15 more radiation tripping, Jeff. But the Little Red is on my list. They know that. Lindsay's is holding me one of those jacuzzis that I can get in by myself.
Well, you let me know when that time ends and you're headed this way. I'll go up to Lindsay's and we'll fish together.
It's coming in September. It's coming in September,
Good.
Jeff.
And Larry,
what?
You will certainly enjoy fishing with Lane. He's a lot of fun. He's a great kid.
Well,
and boy, does he have a passion to fish now that he almost lost. And it's so good to see what he does.
Yeah,
now.
It really is. It's neat. COVID brought it back to him. He really loves it now. It's kind of
That's
weird.
great.
Yeah.
I've never pushed it, so yeah.
That's really great. And I know all your kids are going to Harding. They got to, I guess.
Harding Academy, that's right.
Yeah.
They're there. That's where we're going.
That's where they go. Jeff Smith, thank you, man, taking time on this Saturday. Ron, thank you for always good to talk to Jeff. And when I get
Larry, thank you for having me.
When I get them
really
care packages delivered, make sure you count them. So Ron, I want to make sure.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, it's somehow.
God bless you guys.
All right,
Serve them all.
Thank you, Jeff. Okay, buddy.
Hey, thank you.
All right, Jeff Smith and Ron. That's a great interview. Thank you for setting that up.
He's always a joy to
always
have on the
good.
show.
Yeah, buddy. So you take a break. And we'll close out the show with you and Samantha. What better way to close out?
I will be back in a little while.
All right, we'll talk to you later, Ron. Thank you, buddy. All right.
Thank you.
All right, let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry Ray, and we're going to switch subjects. Like I told you, I'm pretty excited about this next two segments with Mike Butler and Bill Cooksey. So stick around on Outdoors with Larry Ray.